All right. Uh, we are going to look at the introduction to Microsoft Excel, and okay, in today's video, we are going to focus on five key things. We are looking at five skills in Microsoft Excel, but before we get to that, we need to define Microsoft Excel. We look at the development timeline, key features. Then we also need to look at basic uses of Microsoft Excel in today's life. Then we'll do our practical activity at the end of it all. We need to spend very less minutes in this video so that we do a lot in practice. So now, Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet software developed by Microsoft. That's number one. When you have Office package and you've installed Office on your device, automatically you have Microsoft Excel. So it is a core component of the Office suite and it's widely used for organizing, analyzing, evaluating, and visualizing data. So now, the development timeline of this particular software is that in 1985, it was developed or released specifically to be operating in Macintosh. Then later on, in 1987, it was now launched for the use in Windows operating systems. So it evolved from an earlier Microsoft spreadsheet program called Multiplan. Now, there are key features that we need to know about Microsoft Excel. You know, Microsoft Excel has got a worksheet which comprises of grid in it. Data is organized into rows and columns, forming cells where information can be entered and manipulated. Those components, that is one feature of Microsoft. It has got formulas and functions. When we look at formulas and functions, we simply look at a vast library of inbuilt formulas and functions. And when we talk about functions, these are predefined formulas in Microsoft Excel, already defined. Data analysis tools. It has got features like sorting, filtering, validation, pivot tables, which enables users to analyze and interpret data effectively. When we look at chart and graphing, this tool offers a wide range of chart types to visually represent data, making it easier to understand trends and patterns of different things that you are evaluating on. Not forgetting VBA, Visual Basics for Applications. Users can automate repetitive tasks and create custom solutions using Excel programming language called VBA. That's what it's all about. It's a very powerful tool, not forgetting the collaborative features. The modern versions of Microsoft Excel allows real-time collaboration on workbooks through OneDrive and SharePoint. An example where you are there, I know I've got students now from as far as Zimbabwe. I've got students from within the country, from the 11 major districts that I know, and in all the provinces. We can be working on one Microsoft workbook, sharing it on SharePoint or OneDrive. Then each one is working on this particular sheet, the other one, this sheet, this. At the end of the day, data is consolidated together. Collaboration is very much effective. Then we move on to the basic uses of Microsoft in today's life for personal finance, in budgeting, tracking expenses, managing investment, calculating loan payments, and so on and so forth. Business operations, that's financial modeling, sales analysis, inventory management, project tracking, human resource management, and so on and so forth. Education, for creating grade books, analyzing students' performance, conducting statistical analysis. We look at scientific research, data organization, statistical calculations, and so on and so forth. For data management, it is a powerful tool because It can keep a lot of data, thousands and thousands of data in one particular worksheet. So it is important that we get to know the basic. We look at, for practical purposes, we have a data set that we have arranged here, which we are going to use to demonstrate sum, average, product, count, and count-if functions. These are the first four functions we are going to look at. And in the next video, we are going to look at advanced functions, the count-ifs, and more other functions that we can use to develop systems that can help us in those fields we've mentioned in our daily life living. So now, this is our data. So you can easily copy it from the document that I've posted in your Google Classroom. You just copy and paste. If you can't manage, you can type one by one. So the practical session, you can always follow this instruction. These instructions will help you do the practicals for at your own time. So now let's move on. Let's dive into Microsoft Excel. So you can either use this part, the apps part, where you can just check, look for Excel, or my computer has got Excel on in the taskbar. Okay, so now we'll just go there, right click on the file, get a new document, the blank workbook. So for me, this data, I had put it in a separate txt file. So in the txt file, we'll learn another skill on how to import data from txt file. You just go straight to data, then get data. Once you get data, it will ask you from where. So you can always see, use the cut down scroll button here. You check if your option is not there, you can see what you can do. But when you look at from a file, you can always pick from txt. So we're picking it from txt. Okay, this is Office 2021 I'm using, but this can be done on Office 2013 and beyond perfectly. I like recommending 2013 because of its functionalities, yeah, compared to 2010. So now it's a bit slow. My machine is a bit slow due to some connections elsewhere. Okay, just pause the video. Let me work out on something.